This chicken 65 whole wheat pizza is absolutely yummy and healthy as it is made entirely of wheat. To make this pizza, we'll marinate the chicken 65 pieces first. Cut the chicken breasts into pieces as such, and to this add 1 tablespoon of finely chopped garlic, a teaspoon of ginger powder, 1 tablespoon of rice flour and corn flour, 1.5 tablespoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder and 1 tablespoon of coriander powder. To this add a tablespoon of curd, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. Season this with salt and add a little bit of water. You add only a little bit of water as you want the chicken to be crispy. Mix this and marinate for about an hour. For the pizza dough, in a bowl add 1.5 cups of warm water, a teaspoon of sugar and 3/4 tablespoon of yeast. Mix this well so that the yeast dissolves into the warm water and keep aside for 5 minutes in a warm place. You should be able to see air bubbles on the surface of this mixture after 5 minutes. To this add a tablespoon of vegetable oil and a teaspoon of salt and stir well again. Now add the 3 cups of flour slowly and mix it well until you get a sticky dough. The dough should be as such. Keep it aside and to a clean surface, sprinkle about a tablespoon or so of flour. Take the sticky dough and place it on the floor. Knead it well for about 5 minutes. You should be able to get a dough like this. Place it back into the bowl and pour in a tablespoon of vegetable oil. Knead the oil into the dough and keep it aside for at least an hour so that the dough doubles in size. For the marinara sauce on the pizza, in a pan add a little bit of oil, a tablespoon of garlic and an onion that is diced as such. To this add 2 to 3 tomatoes that have been diced up. Season with oregano and salt. After it is done, let it cool and then you can turn it into a paste later. Cut the mushrooms as such and let it fry until the water from the mushrooms disappears completely. To the same pan, take a little bit more of oil and fry the chicken 65 pieces that were kept for marination earlier. As you can see, the pizza dough has doubled in size. Press down on the dough so that you can deflate it. Take a knife and cut the dough into 2 pieces. I am making 2 pizzas, so I cut the dough according to the pan sizes that I have. To each of the pans, spread oil and flour so that you can remove the pizzas easily from the pans. To these pans, place the dough pieces and spread it with your fingers as such, covering the entire pan as such. Pinch and fold the sides of the pizza as such so that you can get the pizza crust. Now the pizza is ready for the toppings. The main ingredient is cheese, mozzarella cheese, tomatoes that are diced up, the marinara sauce that was turned into a paste earlier, mushrooms that were fried, and the chicken 65 pieces. You can put as many ingredients you want on your pizzas. First, I've added pieces of cheese slices to my pizzas for that extra cheesiness. On top of this, generously spread the marinara sauce. Spread it evenly on top of the pizza. Now add a few pieces of mushroom and the chicken 65. You can place the ingredients whichever way you want. Now I'm adding the mozzarella cheese over the top of the pizzas. Finally, I'm topping it off with the remaining mushrooms and chicken pieces as well as the diced tomato pieces. After the toppings are placed, bake these pizzas in the oven at 225 degrees centigrade for 15 minutes. Make sure that you check the pizzas in between so that the pizza crust does not burn. Enjoy your chicken 65 whole wheat pizzas. You can find the recipe to this and many more dishes on my YouTube channel DJ Infusions, also on Facebook and Instagram.